Both centers make their way into the dot. The Islanders start with possession as we are now underway. Slides by the check. And that's easily turned aside. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Directs it on over to Palmieri. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Buffalo's got possession here in the neutral zone. The Islanders have it against the wall. Thompson's got it into offensive territory. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Taken by McLeod. Here's the chance in front. Off the stick and they can't complete the play. On the attack, they come down the right wing. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Greenway's getting called for tripping. The Islanders take possession off the faceoff. Crouching down and knock it away. A chance up front, and that's deflected off someone in front. The Sabres cross the blue line and are on the attack. Here's a pass in front, and that's stopped. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Picks it off, they go back on the attack. Oh, he stopped that one on the one-timer. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Picked up along the boards. Scores! Well, put in the special and special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Islanders lead it 1-0. Oh, textbook hook check to turn that over. And he takes the pass. Quick pass across to Getcomb. Great read by Tuck.
The Sabres are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Stopped with ease. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Dishes it to Engvall. Moves it to McLean. Moves the puck. Peterka's got it across the line. Passes out front. Oh, and he fans on it. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
And sneaks in and grabs possession. Byram's got it on the offensive end. Grabs the puck. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Puck picked up by Horton. Scores! And they do it again on the power play.
Well, everything's been precise and decisive. I mean, when they move the puck, they move it with a purpose, James. And you can certainly tell that in practice it's been paying off.
Pasho's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. And he sidesteps the check there. And that's poked away by Darlene. Here's a short pass to Samuelson. Feeds it over to Quinn. Gaining steam here on the attack. The 360 with the puck. Moves it quickly over to Pasho. Takes the feed. The Islanders carry it along the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Krebs takes it along the wing. New York's got the puck now. The Islanders are on the attack. And now it's grabbed by Pichon. Takes that one right in the logo. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. And it's a quick pass to Thompson. New York's got the puck. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Good use of the body on the play. Avoids the defender. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Islanders have come to play with some jump in their step tonight. extended an already lead comfortably nearing the end of the first. Slides the puck over. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Greenway. New York's got it along the wall. Oh, here we go. Oh, a clutch save. Poked away at center by Romanov. From the blue line, they take control of it. Oh, serves up waffles for dinner with that stop. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
I always hated to play in these games. It just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Back with the way as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And makes the easy glove save. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. McLeod's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Islanders win possession here as we open up the period, and that power play is still intact. Buffalo's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to McLeod. Shot! They score! And a shorty at that!
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away.
The Sabres take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Tries to feed it over to Byron. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Slides it across to D'Angelo. New York's got it along the wall. Handles it along the blue line. Big time save on the one-timer. Passes over to Tuck. The Islanders certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a shorthanded marker.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
Paterka's got it. Oh, save of the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
And as play continues, this play scores! And the Islanders fans are on their feet tonight! The Islanders can do no wrong this evening, especially the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
This goal is a testament to the way they've been playing. They've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
Feeds it over! Here's a shot! How did he stop that one?
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
There's a collision with some authority. Grabs control of it at the point. Receives the pass. They've got numbers here. Zizekas explores his options behind the net. New York's got the puck against the boards. Comes up with a glove save. Krebs moves the puck. Quick feed to Benson. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And the puck departs the zone. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Oh, look at this. New York's got the puck in their own end. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Oh, he gives up the body on that. Gets in front of it for the block. Quick pass to Zucker. Here they come on the attack. Feeds the puck over. Puck grab by Malenston. Tees it up from the blue line. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. New York's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Horvats won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Angles it over to Palmieri. Right up, here he is on a breakaway. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking and makes that save.
Slides it up to Palmieri. To his teammate. Moves it to Palmieri. And he takes the dish. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Past the midway mark in this period. New York's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead it 4-1. Pajot's won it. Taken by Dobson. Feeds the puck across to Holmstrom. The Islanders played along the wing. Oh, great move to sidestep. In alone! That's not going to fool him. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Passes it over. Oh, just a great heads-up play by McLeod. Handles the pass. Broken up in the neutral zone by Pajot. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Oh, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
And now it's over to Thompson. Picked off by Dobson. Feeds the puck to Lee. And now he moves it quickly to Holmstrom. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Melantson's got the puck. Poked away by Dobson. Here's a short pass to Fasching. They've got a 2-on-1. Textbook defensive effort to end that rush. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. It has been a thorough dismantling for the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Sabres are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
Good hit to pump him off the puck. And he takes the feed. And he dodges the poke check there. New York's got control of it now from their own end. The Islanders are across the line and into the offensive end. He tries to tuck it in. Shuts him down.
Well, he does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Sabres take it along the wall. Can't get it to go. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sends a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Wow!
Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Wow, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game.
And he loses control here. Greenway's going to play it against the half wall. And that pass is redirected. Takes the feed at the back end. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Moves it quickly over to Pajot. Great reach with the poke check. Sends the pass over. Locks him. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Buffalo's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Krebs plays the puck. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes the puck at the point. New York's got it on the line. And that pass goes off a stick. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Jabs the puck away. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Takes the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Puck's got control of the puck in the corner. From the left side, takes the pass. New York's got a hold of it against the wall.
Byram's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Palmieri's got it in the offensive zone. Fantastic stick save by Luukkonen.
Now the shooter's going to
Scores! It's in the back of the net. New York's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Tiptoes around the poke check. Puck picked up by Gatkin. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Darlene. Chance in front. Big save by the goaltender washing that one.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Big stop. Slides it across to Dobson. Tries to get it to Engvall. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Avoids the poke check. Moves it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Sabres don't have time on their side, but they're starting to scratch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. D are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd man rushes.
Quick feed to Cizikas. Right in front of the official's eyes, and the hand is in the air.
This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whackload of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
And now it's grabbed by Duclair. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. The Islanders take it across the blue line. Sends the puck across. Huge steal in his own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Skaters go off for a line change here on this power play. Shot! And they score! Another power play goal!
The power play's been incredible tonight, James. Multiple goals, and it's because they've kept the PK unit guessing. When you don't know what your opponent's going to do, you don't know where to be.
Takes the feed. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Oh, look at this behind the net!
Well, you gotta love the creativity, but Cheryl, I'm sure the coaching staff probably isn't gonna love it, right?
Yeah, it's a real great thing when you are able to pull off that quick pass, but when it doesn't work, sometimes it's a bit of the skate of shame.
Oh, wow! Another great stop!
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Slides it diagonally to Cizikas.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I have to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
They've got numbers here. And that's snapped away in the defensive end by Bolton. He scores! So good! Rasmus Dahlin! New York's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Quick pass to Thompson. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. And that brings it into this one here this evening. New York's offense on full display tonight, and they stayed with it from puck drop right to the final horn.
What I really liked about it, James, is they weren't
The Islanders take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Slides it across. Columbus has it in the defensive end. Look at this. Gets a piece of it and will play on. And he elects to play the puck. Moves it to Declare. The Islanders looking against the half wall. Spectacular open ice hit.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Big play inside the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Fantilli. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. From the open ice, they gain the line. Excellent stick work on the play. From point blank. Great save from in tight.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Shakes himself free. Puck goes by Olivier. Oh, what a save in front. Handles the puck. Sends a pass over. Shakes loose. Columbus has it behind the net. And he slides it quickly to Johnson. Columbus on the attack. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Taken by Holmstrom. Puck scooped up by Lee. Oh, smart heads-up Reed. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Dobson. Here's a chance. Nice save from point-blank range. Now a quick pass to Severson. Oh, it stops him again.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze down on the offensive end. And a quick take-up, and here they come once again. Moving to the middle. That misses. Moves it around. Takes possession here. Here's a pass. Skating with it. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Jukin and jiving and shakes off the check. Knocks it away with the stick. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Cutting to the front of the net. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
The Blue Jackets gain the zone. Here's a shot! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. More than half the period has expired. Still looking for our first goal. The Islanders win the draw on their own end. Directed over to Horvat. And now he moves it to Palmieri. Stopped by the goaltender. Werenski's got it along the boards. Sends it across. Answered the call on that play. Just here in the late stages of this frame. Still scoreless in this one. New York's got it in the defensive zone. Pageau's lugging the puck. Quick shot! The Blue Jackets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Slides it across to Provorov. Puts it on net. Oh, what a save by Sorokin! Moves behind the net. Hammers it on net. He stopped it. He scores! Jumps all over his rebound and puts it in. Columbus has had plenty of opportunities here in this frame, but they finally break through with the first goal late in the first.
Oh yeah, now the message has to be do not sit back. Continue to attack. You have your opponent exactly where you want them, on their heels. Press.
Still has possession. And he rings the post. Oh, how did they keep it out? What a blocker stop by Sorokin. Moves it around along the half wall. Great poke check on the reach. Look at this! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Well, that brings it into period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. The Blue Jackets have put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead here early in the second. Well, let's see if we can get some fireworks going here as period number two is underway. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Islanders get a hold of the draw. Looks to make a play over to Horvat. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Shakes off the coverage. Drives to the sweet spot. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to nail into that puck. Incredible save.
Puck picked up by Marchenko. From the right side, takes the pass. Tryku! He scores! What a play! Columbus has made it a 2-0 game.
I think the goaltender needs to get some water here, James. I mean, just throwing everything at the net, finding ways to get pucks through. This is how you win a game. Listen, they finally convert and they execute, and they're up by 2.
Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Nice zone entry from the middle. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Back at the point, they set it up. Nice poke check. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. And he takes the feed. Here they come on the rush. And that pass is redirected. Lee's moving the puck through his own zone. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. Sends it quickly to Provorov. Goes right to the crease. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Holmstrom's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. A chance in front. Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. Sneaks by the poke check. Columbus will play the puck behind the net. Here's a short pass to Fashing. The Islanders played along the boards. And he makes the save with ease. Scores! On the wraparound, it's tucked in.
Wow, this is great IQ as well. The puck is aligned to exactly where the goaltender is. It doesn't come all the way around the net. Just tucks in at the open post.
The Blue Jackets have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up.
Up by 1, and you take the penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as the power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
Columbus wins the faceoff. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Holmstrom. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. On the attack along the boards. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play.
James, this power play has not been effective at all, and you can see they're 200 feet from the zone. They have to find a way to have some urgency, gain some speed through the neutral zone so they can get in and get set up.
Takes the feed at the point. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a shot. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow.
Rebound control is critical in the game.
What a chance here! Across the line! Oh, and a great defensive play ends that rush. And he takes the pass. Handles the pass at center. Columbus plays the puck along the boards. A chance for the one-timer! Denied by Sorokin! Works it across to Provorov. To the low slot! We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Islanders have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Columbus will go to work here in the offensive end. Lets the wrister go. Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
The Blue Jackets have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. And it's a quick pass to Fasching. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Moves it quickly over to Cizikas. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Loses the coverage there. Columbus plays the puck from the corner. The one-timer! Shuts it down! Denies him again!
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
They've really got him on their heels here now. Oh, what a save! All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. Carries it! Point-to-point pass! And that's blocked by the knee. Looking for options along the outside. Moving with it here in the offensive end. Taken along the wall. Looking. The clock's working against them here.
McLean's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game.
Drives to the crease. Dishes it off. And that's intercepted by Werenski.
The Blue Jackets have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense. This game's awfully close.
And he takes a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Great heads-up play with the stick by D'Angelo. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And now he moves it quickly to Johnson. Columbus plays it against the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Johnson. Big time one-timer stop. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Pajot's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Tees him up. Oh, was he locked in on that as he stops the one-timer? Moves the puck. Handles the pass from the right wing. Matejchuk's got the puck in his own zone. Into the offensive end now. Halleck swooping in on the attack. With possession along the wall. Quick blast. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. New York's got possession of the puck. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored. New York's got the tie goal, and now can they find that goal and finish it off?
They continue the momentum. They certainly can. They look like they're playing free, so they're moving their feet. They're being creative in their attacking. They're looking to win this game, not just keep it at evens.
Here he is, shot right in front. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
The That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Moves it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Quick feed to Severson. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Takes that pass back at the point, and that's blocked in traffic. Can't keep a hold of it. Whistling in close. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Islanders start with the puck in their own end. Pass to Horvat. Puck picked up in the open ice. And there's the whistle, icing the call. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Horvat's quick stick off the draw wins possession. The Islanders move it in. Feeds it over. The Blue Jackets gain possession. Fabro stick handling in his own zone. Reads the pass perfectly and takes it off. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Great read with the stick. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Columbus will play the puck from the corner. Lets it go from the blue line. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Here in the late goings of the period, we are all tied up in this one. Pajot's won a big draw in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Lee. To the front! Passes it over! And that one's turned away. Matejchuk's taking the puck behind his net. Carries it across the line. Chance in front! Oh, he comes up with a stop. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. New York's won the defensive zone draw. Slides it over to Palmieri. And the pass is picked off. One-timer, and he comes up with a huge shot. Knocked away. Duclair's carrying it ahead. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Under a minute to go in the third. And he hangs on to the puck. Columbus gains control of the puck. And that goes off a player. And that play's neutralized. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Columbus gains a hold of it. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Quick pass across to Holmstrom. Cuts to the front. And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away, you continue to trust the process. You get opportunity, and they converted on it.
Columbus is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. Looking to make something happen Sabres have won the draw, and we are now underway. Taken along the wall by McLeod. Slides the puck to Darlene. Up along the wing. And he sidesteps the check there. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. The Blue Jackets will play it in their own end. Right in the low slot. Look out. Oh, what a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent.
All alone. Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
Fires it. Oh, what a denial by Merzlikins. And he slides it quickly to power. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Slides the puck over. A chance on the rush here. Here's a pass. Passes again. Picked off by Byram. Now a quick pass to Tuck. Shot! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We're still scoreless. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Oh, look at this. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Looks to pass it to Norris. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. The Blue Jackets move to the offensive zone. Quick shot! Oh, some fans thought that was in, but that went off the side of the net.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult sports in the world.
Oh, so that was a beauty! Columbus has the game's opening goal near the midway mark of period number 1. Cheryl, does that still count as that quick start you were talking about?
I don't qualify that as a quick start, James. You know, you got to find ways to generate more offense. Listen, they capitalize on what they got, but they have to continue to find their legs and increase the pace of this game if they want to win it.
Oh, and it comes up with a big stop there. The Blue Jackets will play it from the defensive zone. Here we go. Odd man rush here. He scores!
What is going on? 2 goals in a minute 10, James.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. Columbus wins it at center. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Aston Reese will play it from the side. Hammers the one-timer. Denies him in front. Drives it to the crease. And he opts to wait for more support. Grabs it and rips it off target.
Players work too hard to have the puck on their stick and to get to scoring areas to not hit the net. Even if they don't score, they'll get a rebound if they at least hit the tender.
Great pass from off the right side. Moves it to the middle. And a new pass. And that's stopped. And that's taken away to the offensive end by Corrali. There's another stop.
What a great job of trying.
The crossbar. What a chance on the play. Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to outbattle his opponent now.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. In close. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Norris wins the draw inside the neutral zone. Greenway's got it against the boards. The Sabres have it now. Slips by the check. And now it's grabbed by Fabro. Breakaway! And that puck check ends that breakaway.
Well, he's out there wholesale, isn't he, James? I mean, nice gauge of the speed of the shooter here. I don't think was expecting it. He's able to save that one. He was a fish out of water, though. It was an empty net if he missed. Well, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Great reach with the stick by Jenner. Rips it and rips it. Great chance and an even better save. And that's high over the net.
And that's frustrating, James. You're in the right position at the right time. Not sure if the puck wasn't sitting flat, but ooh, that one just went and got airborne.
Quick feed down low. The Blue Jackets take possession in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Goes full circle with the puck. Bryson's got it behind his own net. Columbus has possession of the puck. Quick pass to Provorov. What a stop! Pass back to the point. Rips it!
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Tries to feed it over to Jenner. Fires it on net. Puts it off the post.
Columbus is playing with confidence, James, and it's easier to play with it when you have a healthy lead like they do. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. We just saw it right there as it went off the post and out. And this is the way they've been all game long. They've been funneling pucks to the net, and the reason why they have that healthy lead.
Corrali's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Play rolls on. Receives the pass. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play.
Can't generate opportunities on the power play when you spend the majority of it in your own zone, and the fans certainly don't like it.
Pass across to Corrali. Moves it to Provorov. Oh, quick save. The Blue Jackets have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. Fantilli's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Centering feed! Picked off in front. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Sends it out in front. Shot! From the back of the cage with the puck. Here's a short pass to Krebs. Talk about sacrifice. What a block. Puck grab by Tuck. Picked up along the wall by Darlene. Hunts the boards through the neutral zone. And the save. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Oh, and another beauty stop right there.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Beautiful 360 with the puck. Picked up along the boards by Krebs. Pokes it away in his own end. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Drives to the paint. Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
Wow, so creative and free. And the reason why you can play free, because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it.
The Blue Jackets have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Moves it quickly over to Krysin. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. Olivier's got it in the defensive end. And now he tries to get it across to Johnson. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Paterka. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Buffalo's looking to break out. The Sabres cross the blue line and are on the attack. Makes a move in front. Decides to think about it. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Olivier. And it's a quick pass to Johnson. Jostled off the puck. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Quick feed to Clifton. Columbus gets the puck near the boards. Slides it across. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Strong defensive effort. Puck picked up by Van Riemsdyk. Buffalo's gained possession. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And that's knocked away by Fabro. The Blue Jackets have it now. Cutting to the slot. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Taken by Corrali. Columbus has the puck. What a hit! They needed something.
Well, it's about time someone did something, James. I mean, so frustrating when your team doesn't come out to play, so a huge hit. Let's see if that sparks something.
Puck sent over to top. Here's a shot. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save! They've got an on-man rush. A pass! And that rush comes to an end as they can't make the play. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Into the attacking end. Scooped up along the wall by Krebs. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Blue Jackets have been terrific tonight, and through 40 minutes of play, they hold a comfortable lead, and this is a great position for a coach and their staff to be in, where they can look down their bench and say, listen, we have to utilize our lineup here, all 4 lines, versatility, get them out there and rest up players for the next game.
Dished on over to Marchenko. Quick pass to Fabro. Driving right to the front. Spectacular glove save by Luukkonen. Moves it to McLeod. They gain the zone from the left side. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Fabro. Here's a short pass to Jenner. The Blue Jackets played along the wing. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Straight up the middle. Here they come. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. Extra attacker out to apply the pressure with the goaltender at the bench. Here comes the call. Jenner's been nabbed for tripping. Buffalo's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
You're struggling on the power play. You have to find a way to get the shots through to the net. And you have to crash. Not one player, not 2. Everyone has to drive.
Sets it out front. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Corrali's got the puck. Battling for it along the boards. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. And somehow he hangs on. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Norris. And that's deflected. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. The Sabres will have one last chance to move the puck up here on this power play. Power play has expired.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency. All perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
Feeds it over on the rush. Taken along the wall by Johnson. Oh, what a hit check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. And that's blocked from someone in front.
Peterka is looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Rocks him on the play. Tosses it to Olivier. They've got some momentum here.
game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. Passes the puck over to Matejchuk. And he takes the dish. Dishes it off. Handles the pass. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the feed. Oh, smart heads up read. Levels him against the wall. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a reaction.
Merzlikins has been able to sit back and watch this game for the most part until he makes that save. I mean, it's tough sometimes. You can get cold in the crease, but he finds a way to mentally and emotionally stay in it, and he makes a good one right there.
Moves the puck behind the net. Hammers the shot. Blocked in traffic. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Line change.
The Blue Jackets have played extremely well within their systems tonight. They've been defensively structured, and they've been layered in their own zone, and now they're protecting the shutout. Know that their tenders made some saves. They've seen everything, but it's really great when you can get the big fat zero at the end of the game.
Angles it over to Fabro. Shakes off the covering. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
Columbus has it in the defensive end. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Picked up along the wall by Fabro. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Bryson. Slides it diagonally to Krebs. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Werenski's taking it from his own end. Loses the coverage there. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Luukkonen. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. And now he moves it quickly to Jenner. And leaves the comfort of his crease to play the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. And talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what they've seen tonight. And a great save. On the stick, and this one comes to an end. Well, part of the story in goal tonight, right?
I mean, he was so calm in the net, and when you have a goaltender that's standing on their heads, guess what? You have a ton of confidence to play your game. He was fantastic between the pipes.
The Islanders will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Quick feed to Tryku. And that goes off a player in front. Sends the pass over. Oh, and here's the pass. Grabs the puck. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. Samuelson's lugging the puck. Quick pass to Darlene. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Moves it to Thompson. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the towel.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Off the draw, they take possession. Moves the puck over to Holmstrom. And loses possession after a solid hit. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. Look out, what a hit! You gotta keep your head up out there.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Big time stop there. Here's a short pass to Lee. Takes it into the slot. And he elects to explore his options. Takes a shot. Too many bodies in the way. Greenway's got it across the line. Let's move to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Pajot's got control of it now behind the cage. Buffalo's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Quinn's got it along the wing. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. Darlene's picking up steam. And he makes a save there. And he makes that save as well.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Works it across to Fashing. Here's the pass down low. The Islanders will play the puck from behind their own net. Gains the zone from the right. Oh, what a save with the glove by Luukkonen. Pushes it across to McLeod. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. Steps inside the line. There's a firm collision. Gets it over to McLeod. The Sabres will play it against the wall. Turns that one away. Moves it quickly over to D'Angelo. Off the left wing and into center. Here's the pass. The Sabres will play the puck from behind the net. Pushes it across to Suter. The Islanders have it against the wall. And that's taken by the defense. Poked away in the defensive end. That knocks him off the puck. And he keeps possession. Uses the force on that hit. Feeds it over. Grabs possession of the puck. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Quick pass over to Lafferty. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. And that's broken out. In the final moments of this period, still scoreless in this one. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. The Sabres will play it from the corner. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, there's the horn ending period number one, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. And we are just moments away from the start of period number two. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Well, James, this is a defensive juggernaut. There's no question about it, but both teams have to find a way to get pucks to the middle of the ice. A lot of perimeter play right now.
Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Just wide. Passes it over to Declare. Drives to the sweet spot. Passes it over. Buffalo's got it from behind the net. McLeod's moving the puck through his own zone. The Islanders take over on possession. Quick feed to Peterka. And he slides it quickly to McLeod. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Slides it across. Denies him. Quick pass to Tuck. Moves the puck along the half wall. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. More than half the period left to play. Still looking for our first goal. New York's won the face-off deep in their own end. And now he passes up to Lee. He grabs the puck here at the point. Scores! New York's gone up by 1 here in the second period.
Well, it's been a lot of hard work and heavy lifting to get to this point, just to get that 1-goal lead, James. Not only do they want to hold on to it, they want to extend it now.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Oh, what a move! Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. The Sabres are on the attack. Centering feed! And that goes off the side of the cage. Back to the point it goes. And makes the save. Pitched up along the boards by Lee. And he sidesteps the check there. From point blank. And there's the save. Takes the pass. Nice pass back. Tap dances around the check. Turn that chance aside. Oh, turns it aside once again. And he makes the save. Instead of covering up, he feeds it along. Looks to get the puck over to Benson. And that's picked up by Fashing. Quick snap! Stones him in front.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
And he slides it quickly to Benson. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
And now he angles it across to Benson. Goes right to the crease. With the stop. Oh, great core strength to hang onto the puck after that. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Now a quick pass to Lafferty. The Islanders take it along the wing. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Takes the feed. Dishes it off. Buffalo's got it from behind the net. The Islanders have it behind the net. Quick pass to McLean. Huge steal in his own end. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Here in the late going of the frame, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Buffalo's won the draw in the neutral zone. Thompson's got it in the offensive zone.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming. I mean, the energy to start this shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Pageau's won the draw at center. Lee's going to play it against the half wall. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Here we go, on man
And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. We've had a great battle tonight through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if it continues here in the third. Knocks the puck loose. Feeds it over. Denies him in close.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
And it's a quick pass to Peterka. Takes it to the front. Oh, what a stop with the stick by Sorokin. Shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beat there. He somehow got a piece of that. New York's gained possession along the boards. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. Makes some space. Handles that one. Sends it over to Thompson. Buffalo's on the attack. Off a stick and they can't connect. Puck picked up by Peugeot. Oh my! Shot! Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, lightning quick reflexes on the one-timer. Slides into Peterka. Handles the puck. Broken up by Pellick. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. There he is on the backhand. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Sorokin.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Can't get it to go. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Gets the puck over to Lee. And that play's broken up. Unable to reach that one. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
New York's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Poked away by Benson. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Great heads-up play by the defender. Oh, great move to sidestep the check.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way.
Trying to gain a step. He's in the clear. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
There's an injection of energy with that hit. The Islanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Slides the puck over to Getcomb. And that skips out of the offensive end. Moves it to Boquist. A chance in front! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Past the midway mark in this period. The Islanders have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. And he takes the feed. Sends a pass over. Puts it wide of the net.
The goaltender's really challenging, and there's not much net available. He's looking to really fill it, and he can't find the spot. X marks it. He doesn't hit it.
Dahlin's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a chance. And there's a whistle after that big-time shot. I think it busted the glass.
Yeah, it didn't shatter, though. It's amazing today with the new technology of the sticks and the way these players shoot the puck that it didn't just blast and shatter and explode. Instead, it's a crack, so the maintenance crew will come out and they'll just replace the panel.
Two players got the puck in his own zone. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. And the puck stopper tags this man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Takes the whack, but still hangs on. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded.
New York's won the draw, and they'll go to work. One-time's in. Oh, tremendous save on the one-timer. Oh, there's no more.
Wow, James was
the puck, try to kickstart this power play. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he can't hang on after that hit. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Greenway. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Through center. Sends it in front. And scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Here in the later stages of this period, the Islanders have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Horvat's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Islanders have it from the corner. Oh, saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. The Islanders found a way to win this one despite chasing the game more than dictating the play tonight.
Yeah, they certainly didn't have control of the game. The puck wasn't on their stick very much. But hey, at the end of the day, if you put it in more than your...
The Blue Jackets are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Shot tipped. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Here's a short pass to Horvat. Into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Misses wide of the net.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice. And in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Can't pull the trigger. Moves it quickly over to Declare. Slides the puck across to Horvat. From the point, looks to make something happen. Puck scooped up by Fabro. Columbus on the attack. Here's a blast! Oh, what a great save by Sorokin! Horvat stick handling in his own zone. Quick feed to Holmstrom. Great stick work as he pokes it away. Columbus plays the puck along the boards. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. And he takes the pass. Moves it over to Holmstrom. The Islanders have it in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The Islanders will go to work here in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Sidesteps the check. Moves it on over to Fasching. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Passes it over. Puck grabbed by Bullock. And that's deflected off someone in front. Moves the puck. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Into the attacking area from the left side. Lays the body. Fire those cannons! Blue Jackets down! Columbus has a one-goal lead here in the back half of the first, and Cheryl, you're starting to see some control of this game now.
I think it's because they're wearing their opponent down. They're in the offensive zone. They can't get the puck, and they're finding a way to get it to the net. And guess what? After the shot, they're finding a way to retrieve it as well. When you hunt pucks, you own possession as well.
Feeds the puck to Holmstrom. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The Blue Jackets played along the boards. And that's turned aside. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Centering feed. And that doesn't connect. Great read by Dobson. Handles the puck at the point. Takes the feed. Taken by Lee. Hammers one at the net. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. The Blue Jackets will play it from the defensive zone. Merzlikins makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. More than half the period has expired. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Jenners won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. The Blue Jackets take it along the wall. Here's a shot. Big-time save by Sorokin.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 the score. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Great pressure to force the turnover by Johnson.
Columbus has been in great position all night long. They've got their legs under them as well. They're working hard. Their coach will be impressed.
Moves the puck up to Getcomb. To the low slot. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Columbus gains a hold of it. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. And a poke check knocks the puck away. The Blue Jackets will play it in their own end. Slides the puck over. Pass in front.
And that goes off a body and a ride. Horvats gain the line and on the attack. Oh, he blocked him.
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And that goes off the iron and stays out.
Columbus looking to extend their lead, but the post gets in the way. Listen, that's a tough one to take, but I've really liked their game overall, James. They've been aggressive on it. They funneled pucks towards the net. Most importantly, they haven't got down on themselves. They played with a lot of confidence tonight.
The Blue Jackets lead this one early in the second period. They have certainly had a lot of jet offensively tonight. Slides it across. Great pressure on the offensive end by Palmieri. Rips it. Comes up with a big stop. Scooped up along the wall by Palmieri. Tees it up. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Pajot's won the draw here in the open ice. Moves the puck to Holmstrom. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. And now it's grabbed by Pajot. And he's ridden off the puck. Launches him into the boards.
Power forwards drive lanes and they drive bodies, and that one's perfectly executed.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Columbus will go to work here in the offensive end. Scores! Huge goal puts them in front.
Well, the persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
The Blue Jackets win possession here in the open ice. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Centering feed! And that's blocked in front. New York's regained possession of the puck. Good read with the stick to break that up. Over the line they come. Centering feed! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. Shakes off the coverage. Centering feed! Can't connect the play. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. The Islanders gain control of the puck. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves around along the half wall. Quick shot. Scores on the rebound. It's buried. The Blue Jackets now leading by a pair here early in this second period.
Well, they've been rewarded for their efforts to start this game. They've controlled the pace of play, and they've held the majority of the shots.
New York's won the faceoff at center. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Blue Jackets now lead by 2. New York's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Chance in front. Oh, what a chance. He came so close to putting it in.
James, I thought he had that one. If he continues to get to the net with that quick release shot, he's going to convert at some point in this game.
Knocked away by Severson. Christensen's got it in the defensive end. Slides it across. Made that stop. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. More than half the frame has been played here. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. The Islanders win the draw. And he moves it up to Lee. Broken up at center by Olivier. Puck picked up in the open ice. Provorov's got it against the boards. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. On the one-timer. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Moves it over to Matejchuk. They've got the defense outnumbered.
Puts it on net. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James. You can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Puck picked up by Romanov. Takes it in front. Scores! And look at this. Suddenly they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within 2. And this 2-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
Oh, what a save by Sorokin. Oh, they do it again.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
In the final moments of this period, New York still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Aston Reese.
The Blue Jackets have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
The Blue Jackets are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping. The Islanders will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Another face-off looming here on this power play. The Blue Jackets win the draw. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Loses the coverage there. On the attack along the boards. Columbus has the puck in the corner. The one-time blast! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Levels him with the hit. Receives the pass. Dishes it off. What a steal in his own end.
Corrales standing up, ready to go.
Columbus is no longer shorthanded here.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score.
Scores! And here comes the ball. Krysin, great finish.
Columbus is starting to run up the score here. I'm sure at the other end of the ice, they're probably hoping run time here the rest of the way.
You know it. Wouldn't they love that? Because it has been a dominant performance. I mean, look at the number of goals they put up. They've dominated in all areas of the ice. Now it's a matter of coming out in the third and finishing what they've started.
Let's it go from the slot.
We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Blue Jackets have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it.
Stones him on the play! Here's a chance! Oh, what a chance! It puts it just wide!
Well, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse.
He's got a step!
Oh, I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Columbus has generated a lot of offense tonight, and they lead it big time early in this third period. Pajot's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Good defensive effort to poke it away. The Blue Jackets have it from their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Intercepted at center by Dobson. Good hit to knock the puck loose. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. Slides the puck ahead to Johnson. Looking for space inside the D zone. And now he moves it quickly to Jenner. Great reach with the poke check by Lee. Shuts him down. Johnson's got it to the side. And he takes the dish. And he Gets in front of that rocket. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Takes the feed from his own end.
The Blue Jackets are up in this game in large part due to their third line. Everyone knows that you have to have a strong third line in depth scoring if you want to be able to be successful, and they're certainly showing it tonight.
Lickens freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Columbus has been impressive to watch tonight. Numerous scoring opportunities, and they have converted on most of them. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Corrali. Odd man rush. To his teammate. And there's a stop as he kicks it away. New York's got it into the offensive zone. Feeds it over. Taken along the wall by Romanov. Tosses the puck loose. And a stick break setup. Takes a shot. It's in. They score. It takes a deflection up and skated in.
Well, at first I wasn't sure if it went directly in, but it did it. Redirected off of the skate. And this is a tough break. If you're the defensive team, you're in good position. Just trying to box out, and the next thing you know, it's in the back of your net.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Columbus steps inside. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Blue Jackets have it now. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Handles the pass. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. With possession along the wall. New York's got it behind the net. Moves it to Engvall. Oh, wow! New York sliding the puck behind the net. Quick pass across to Fantilli. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Columbus plays it against the boards. And he slides it quickly to Severson. Comes up with the stop. The Blue Jackets have it behind the net. Locks it down in front. Coughs up the puck after that hit. And he slides it quickly to Duclair. And that's broken up by Werenski. Now over to Severson. And it's a quick pass to Werenski. And now it's over to Marchenko. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Columbus has it against the half wall. Moves it to Johnson. Columbus glides it near the point. The Blue Jackets have the puck along the line. Makes the save on the slapper. And he takes the feed. Tosses it on to Horvat. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Here's a short pass to Severson. And he sidesteps the check there. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Textbook poke check by Olivier. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close.
This was one of those games, Cheryl. It looked like the puck was actually crazy glued to their sticks.
Yeah, it was on a string. I mean, they had patience.
The Blue Jackets win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Drives to the crease. Takes a slap shot from the point. Puck scooped up by Marchenko. There's a solid collision. Counters it. Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
And look at this. They've turned this offensive end into a pressure cooker. And the D comes up with it. Poked away and forces the turnover at center.
Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Oh, look at this.
Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
The Sabres get a hold of the draw. And here's the pass to Tuck. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Columbus has the puck.
Takes a shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front.
Moves it quickly over to Tuck. Play is blown dead with the offside. Still lots of time left in the period. The Sabres have taken a 1-0 lead. Buffalo's won it. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Buffalo's got the puck.
And that's stolen by Olivier.
Columbus plays it along the wing. The Blue Jackets play it near the point. Sends the pass over. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Moves into the slot.
And that's poked away by Olivier. Quick feed to Christensen.
Gaining steam here on the attack.
Sends the puck across.
Moves it to the middle. And he has to backtrack here with the play.
Quick pass to Benson. Gaining momentum in the offensive end.
Fires it. That's not going to fool him.
Columbus has it in the defensive end. Right up the gut into the offensive end.
Poked away by Krebs.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Picked up along the wall by Bryson. Scoops up the puck now. Takes the pass. Mellonston's hauled down. Penalty on the way. And here comes the judgment from the official.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up.
Merzlikins with an incredible save. I mean, that was a clinic, James. He weathers the storm and just makes a highlight reel save.
And a great save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Takes the feed. The Sabres grab possession with the puck. Takes possession. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Along the half wall with the puck. And he takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Columbus finally gets their man back out on the ice. We're back to even strength.
Well, the power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
Turns him away. Sends it over to Corrali. Columbus is across the line and on the attack. Backhander in front. Stopped by the goaltender. Great forecheck by Aston Reese. Buffalo's in transition. Centering feed. And that's off target. Moves it to Aston Reese. Solid check to slow him down. The 360 with the puck. And will play on as that goes off the outside of the post.
The Blue Jackets are working hard to get back in this game. They wire one off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
Nice zone entry from the left. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Picked up along the boards by Power. Great reach by Fantilli. Tries to get the puck over to Benson. Shot! And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped.
Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Columbus was strong in the opening 20 minutes, James. I don't think they're going to want to change much except for maybe their luck. They're going to have to find ways to get to the back of the net. What I mean by that is they're managing the puck in the O zone. They have possession. They just have to find a way to convert.
Moves it up.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
So as they say, it's straight hockey. New game.
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Through center along the wing. Tries to get the puck to Johnson. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Here's a short pass to Olivier. Oh, here we go! Looks to set up at the point now. The Blue Jackets carried along the wall. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Thompson. Here's a chance on the attack. Lead pass ahead. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Here's a race for the loose puck. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Drives it to the crease. Decides to think about it. From one point man to another. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Passes it over. Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Fantilli's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. He scores! Off the puck, bulge in the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Grabbed along the board by Fabro. Big time play right there. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. Fantilli stick handling in his own zone. Takes off the defender with some nifty moves. Handles the puck. Taken by Werenski. Marchenko's got it in the defensive end. Slides it across. And that's a great heads-up play by Benson. Avoids the poke check. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Merzlikins.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Stars! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Columbus wins that faceoff at center. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. Here's a blast. Stopped by Luukkonen. The Blue Jackets have it now. The Sabres have it from their own end. Melansten's got it across the line. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Kunin's got it in the offensive zone.
this attack is smothering here. The fans are loving it. And it's picked up by the defense. Here's a hit on the play.
Puck grabbed by Lafferty. Now a quick pass to Byram. Feeds it on over to Power. Here's a race for the loose puck. Columbus takes hold of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Peterka. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Tries to get it over to Aston Reese. Shot! Oh my goodness, what a save by Luukkonen! And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. All right, buckle up, everybody. Period number 3 is now underway. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Buffalo's got to have a fresh start.
Scores! And that's 4! They are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. At the stats tonight, you can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Kelly's won the draw.
Sends a pass over. And he loses control here.
Shakes off the coverage. And he dodges the poke check.
Scores! Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 challenges on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off.
The Sabres pick up steam and are on the attack. Fires it on net. Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
No, and this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just miss by a few inches.
The Sabres are playing against the boards.
The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Slides the puck across to Samuelson.
There's a collision with some authority.
Grabs control of it at the point. Puck picked up by Thompson. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it.
Merzlikins hasn't had to do very much tonight, but he does turn that shot aside, and it's important to make sure that you stay in the game and you're ready at all times for a shot on net, and he is, and he makes that save.
Scooped up along the wall by Greenway. Shot deflected. Turned that one aside. Olivier's taking it from his own end. Broken up with a little physicality. Passes on over to Byram. Quick feed to Norris. Kromerov's lugging the puck. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. And that's intercepted. Grabs the puck. Here's a blast. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Slides it on over to Norris. The Sabres move to the offensive zone. Tiptoes around the poke check. And that one's turned away. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. And that's poked away.
The Sabres have been terrible tonight. I mean, right from puck drop, right through the third period, they're sharing up with the clock.
Scores! And they get one back here.
I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
The Blue Jackets looking against the half wall. And now he moves it quickly to Severson. And he loses his check with a spectacular move. Big time stop there. Benson's moving the puck through his own zone. Taken along the wall by Christensen. And he slides it quickly to Van Riemsdyk. Drives to the paint. And he opts to wait for more support. Moves it quickly over to Zucker. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Moves behind the net.
Scores! And it's getting loud here in Columbus.
Columbus has to be pleased with what they've executed tonight. This game plan has been top-notch.
It really has. I mean, they've been physically and emotionally engaged right from puck drop, and the score is reflective of it.
And now he moves it to Fantilli. Here's a shot. Goalie with a stop. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Picked up along the wall by Marchenko. Oh, glove save and a beauty. Samuelson's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And let's see what the call is.
I don't think the PKers are going to be blocking any shots on this one, James. I know I wouldn't be. Just look at the score of this game. It's over.
Buffalo's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. And mercifully down just seconds left in this one. Quick pass to Peterka. And he passes it up ahead to Norris. Looking to break out here on the power play.
Well, James, sometimes on a power play with more time and space, you can get lulled to sleep, and that's exactly what this has been happening here, as it's been lackluster, unable to even get a shot on net so far.
There's the whistle stopping the play and get a better sense of what happened down there. Corrali's ready for the draws that will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Blue Jackets win it. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Loses the coverage there. Shot! Oh, and he stopped that rocket! Picked up along the boards by Fabro. The Sabres have it in the offensive zone. Fabro's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Columbus has it in the defensive end. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Here he is in close. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books.
Columbus controlled play, I felt like, right from the moment they dropped the puck tonight.
Yeah, and they were able to get in the offensive zone, and the reason why there were so many shot attempts and on net.